ಚಲಿಸುವ ಕಾಲವು ಕಲಿಸುವ ಪಾಠವ ಮರೆಯಬೇಡ ನೀ ತುಂಬಿಕೋ ಮನದಲ್ಲಿ. ಚಲಿಸುವ ಕಾಲವು ಇಂದಿಗೂ ನಾಳೆಗೂ ಮುಂದಿನ ಬಾಳಲಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲುವಂತ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ದಾರಿದೀಪ ನಿನಗೆ ಅನುಭವ. ಇಂದಿಗೂ ನಾಳೆಗೂ ಮುಂದಿನ ಬಾಳಲಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲುವಂತ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ದಾರಿದೀಪ ನಿನಗೆ ಅನುಭವ, ನಿನಗೆ ಅನುಭವ. ಏನಾಗಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಾಗುನಿ ಬಯಸಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗದು ಬಾಳಲಿ. ಏನಾಗಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಾಗುನಿ ಬಯಸಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗದು ಬಾಳಲಿ. ಬಯಸಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗದು ಬಾಳಲಿ. ನನ್ನಾಣೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತು ಸುಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ. ಸಿಗದು ಬಾಳಲಿ ಬಯಸಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗದು ಬಾಳಲಿ. ಚಲಿಸುವ ಕಾಲವು ಕಲಿಸುವ ಪಾಠವ ಮರೆಯಬೇಡ ನೀ ತುಂಬಿಕೋ ಮನದಲ್ಲಿ. ಚಲಿಸುವ ಕಾಲವು ಕಲಿಸುವ ಪಾಠವ ಮರೆಯಬೇಡ ನೀ ತುಂಬಿಕೋ ಮನದಲ್ಲಿ. ಇಂದಿಗೂ ನಾಳೆಗೂ ಮುಂದಿನ ಬಾಳಲಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲುವಂತ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ದಾರಿದೀಪ ನಿನಗೆ ಅನುಭವ. ಇಂದಿಗೂ ನಾಳೆಗೂ ಮುಂದಿನ ಬಾಳಲಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲುವಂತ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ದಾರಿದೀಪ ನಿನಗೆ ಅನುಭವ, ನಿನಗೆ ಅನುಭವ. ಏನಾಗಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಾಗುನಿ ಬಯಸಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗದು ಬಾಳಲಿ. ಏನಾಗಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಾಗುನಿ ಬಯಸಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗದು ಬಾಳಲಿ. ಬಯಸಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗದು ಬಾಳಲಿ. ನಾಳೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತು ಸುಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನಾಳೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತು ಸುಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ. ವಿರಹವಾಗಿ ಮೌನದಲ್ಲೇ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕಾಯುತ್ತಾ ಪ್ರತಿಫಲ ಬಯಸದೆ ತೋರಿದ ಕರುಣೆಯು ಮೊದಲು ಮನುಜನೆಂಬ ಸಾರ್ಥಕತೆಯ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ ತರುವುದು ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ ತರುವುದು ಹೀನಾಗಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಾಗುನಿ ಪ್ರೀತಿಗಾಗಿ ಬದುಕು ಬಾಳಲಿ ಪ್ರೀತಿಗಾಗಿ ಬದುಕು ಬಾಳಲಿ ಓ ನನ್ನಾಣೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯೆಂದು ಸುಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಓ ನನ್ನಾಣೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯೆಂದು ಸುಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಆಹಾ ಆಹಾ ಆಹಾ
ರೀಚಾರ್ಜ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಪೂರೈಸುವ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ನೀಡುವ ಗುಣವಿದೆ. ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಮಾಡಿ ರೀಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ರೀಚಾರ್ಜ್.
मेरा LSR ले चलेंगे
और मेरा बैडमिंटन रैकेट्स और मेरा गिटार भी.
ಯಾರು 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 ಯಾರಿಗಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ನೂರು 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 ಬದುಕೋ ದಾರಿ ನೂರು ನೂರು ಯಾರು 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 ಯಾರಿಗಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ನೂರು 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 ಬದುಕೋ ದಾರಿ ನೂರು ನೂರು ಬೆಳೆಯೋನೆಂದು ಸೋಲೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಕಲಿತೋನೆಂದು ಬಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ತುಳಿಯೋನೆಂದು ಉಳಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರನ್ಯಾರು ಬೆಳೆಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋರಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲಿನೆಲ್ಲ
Disconnected.
ಶಂಕರ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ನಮೋ ನಮೋ ಚಂದ್ರ ಚಂದ್ರಚೂಡ ಶಿವಶಂಕರ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ನಮೋ ನಮೋ ಚಂದ್ರಚೂಡ ಶಿವಂಕರ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ಸುಂದರ ಧರ ಪಿನಾಗ ಧರ ಸುಂದರ ಧರ ಪಿನಾಗ ಧರ ಗಂಗಾಧರ ಗಜ ಚರ್ಮ ಬರಧರ ಗಂಗಾಧರ ಗಜ ಚರ್ಮ ಬರಧರ ಚಂದ್ರಚೂಡ ಶಿವಶಂಕರ ಚಂದ್ರಚೂಡ ಶಿವಶಂಕರ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ನಮೋ ನಮೋ ಚಂದ್ರಚೂಡ ಶಿವಶಂಕರ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ನಮೋ ನಮೋ ಸುಂದರ
Hello, chick. Hello. Hello, chick. Hello. Hello. Hello, chick. Hello. Hello. Hello, chick. Hello. 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 Hello.
Good morning all. Guests are about to arrive. All are requested, once the guests arrive, stand up on your seat for their honor and welcome. The guests arrive. Udyog Bharati Bidar Chapter Bidar. Culture adds beauty to every celebration. Bharatnatyam, one of India's oldest classical dance forms, is not just a dance but an expression of devotion, culture and elegance. To begin this program on an auspicious and vibrant note, I now invite Astha Bachchana, daughter of a college alumni, Mrs. Ankita Bachchana, to present a beautiful Bharatnatyam dance performance as a welcome dance.
शिव शंकर पार्वती
Thank you, Asta, for that graceful performance. Now I request our dignitaries to grace the dais. Professor S. Biradar sir, Dr. D. Channappa sir, Shri Sachidanand Chidre sir, Srimati Sureka Manoli ma'am, Shri Baswaraj Jabshetty sir, Shri Satish Patil sir, Shri Shivanand Gadde sir, Shri Bhuya sir, Shri Kamalpur Sidraj Patil sir, Shri Ravi Halali sir, Dr. Dhulapa Patil sir, Shri Somnath Biradar sir, Dr. Shashida Patil sir, Dr. Someshwari Mudda ma'am. Thank you to all the dignitaries. A prayer is the foundation of every successful endeavor, reminding us to move forward with humility, unity, and gratitude. Through music, may our hearts be filled with peace, inspiration, and positivity for the program ahead. Now, it is my privilege to invite Ms. Mitra of BCA second semester to present the prayer song. Thank you, Ms. Santra, for that melodious song. Every successful event begins with words of welcome that make everyone feel valued and honored. To formally welcome the gathering, I now invite Shri Somnath KCC Bidar to deliver the welcome speech.
Good morning to everyone present here. It gives me immense joy and privilege to welcome you all to this wonderful gathering. On behalf of everyone present, I would like to welcome today of the function Sri Basuraj Japseti sir, President KIT Bidar. I welcome sir. I extend my heartful welcome to our chief guest and inaugurator, Professor B.S. Vice Chancellor, Bidar University, Bidar. I welcome you, sir. I also welcome today's distinguished keynote speaker, Professor D. Channappa, sir, Senior Professor of Commerce, Osmania University, Hyderabad. I welcome you, sir. I'd like to welcome Sri B.G. Satkar, sir, due to some problems, not attended. I welcome you, sir. I extend my welcome to Sachidanand Chowdhury, sir, President Laghu Udyog of Bidar, Chapter Bidar. Welcome, sir. I would welcome Srimati, maybe join this function, sir, later on. I welcome Madam. I welcome to Sri Satish Patil, sir, Honorable Secretary, Giri Society Bidar. Welcome you, sir. I extend my welcome to Sri Vanand Garg, Honorable Joint Secretary, Giri Society Bidar. Welcome you, sir. I would like to welcome Sri Chandrakant, sir, sir, also joining later, sir. Also welcome Sri Bhuya Virabhadrappa, sir, Honorable Director, KRA Society. Welcome you, sir. I also welcome Sri Kamalpur Sidras Patil, sir, Honorable Director, KRA Society. I welcome you, sir. I extend welcome to Sri Ravi Haradi, sir, Honorable Director, KRA Society. I welcome you, sir. I welcome Dr. Rola, Director, Society. I welcome you, sir. I warmly welcome B. Satkar, sir, who will also join this function. Welcome you, sir. Director, sir. I welcome to Dr. Sir, Head of Commerce and Conference, Chair of the Commerce. I welcome you, sir. I would like to welcome Dr. Someshwari Midda, ma'am, I enter KCC Bidar. And I also welcome Alumni President, sir, Satkar, sir. I welcome you, sir. And Alumni President, Prabhu Shetty, sir, and Secretary Annappa, sir. I welcome you all, sir. I extend my warm welcome to faculty members, research scholars, academicians, students, and media persons. Once again, I warmly welcome each one of you. Your gracious presence added meaning and value to this occasion. I hope you all have a meaningful and enjoyable time. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. To give us deeper insight into the vision, purpose, and significance of the national level conference, it is now my honor to invite our respected conference chair to address the gathering. I now request Dr. Shashidhar Patil, sir, Head Department of Commerce and Conference Chair, to kindly come forward and share a few words about the conference.
A very good morning to all. Respected Honorable Inaugurator, Professor B. Virabhadra, sir, distinguished keynote speaker, Professor D. Channappa, sir, guest, President of the today's function, Sri Basuraj Patil, sir, guest of honors, specialties, honorable management members, principals, esteemed faculty members, research scholars, academicians, students, dear participants from the various universities, institutions of different states and media persons. A very warm welcome to all of you to the today's conference. Head Department Commerce and Conference. It a great pride and privilege to stand before you to speak about the national conference on trend and innovation in commerce and management for sustainable development in pursuit of Viksit Bharat at 2047. Organized by Department of Commerce in collaboration with Bidar Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Bidar District Industry Center, Bidar, Lagu Udyog Bharati, Bidar chapter. It is a matter of immense and pleasure for me as the conference chair to witness such an overwhelming response to the academician event. This conference has become a vibrant platform for intellectual exchange, research collaboration and innovative thinking in the field of commerce and management. I am delighted to share that more than 180 participants are participating in this conference through both online and offline mode. Delegates, academicians, research, faculty members, students from various universities and colleges, different states including Karnataka, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Goa, Rajasthan and several other regions of India have joined us today. Your enthusiastic participation today reflects the national importance and relevance of this conference theme. The vision of Viksit Bharat 2047 emphasizes sustainable growth, innovation, entrepreneurship, digital transformation, financial inclusion, and responsible management practices. In this context, commerce and management education became highly significant in shaping future leaders, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and social responsible citizens. This conference aims to provide a meaningful academic forum for discussing emerging trends, recent innovation, and contemporary challenges related to sustainable development. I am confident that the researchers' presentation and deliberation during this conference will generate valuable insights and practical solutions for the progress of our nation. On this occasion, I express my sincere gratitude to the management for their constant encouragement, valuable support and guidance in organizing the national conference successfully. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to our respected principal, sir, for the initial leadership and academic that motivated us to conduct this program. Special note to gratitude to our collaboration members who have worked and cooperated bring this event to life. Your commitment and collective spirit were the driving focus behind its success. A special appreciation goes to all the faculty members, organizing committee members, coordinators, technical team, volunteers, the students of respective whose tireless effort, dedication and teamwork have made this conference a grand success. I also thank all the keynote speakers, session chairs, paper presenters and participants for contributing their knowledge, ideas and experience to enrich this academic gathering. Let this conference become a milestone in promoting innovating research, sustainable practices and collaborative learning towards building a strong, self-reliant and development of India by 2047. I wish the conference highly successful and intellectually rewarding for all. With permission of chair, I would like to highlight 1 minute about our alumni app, sir. Recently, we have introduced an alumni cup in the region of Kalyana, Karnataka. Ours is the only college to this initiative to connect the alumni through this app. The Alumni Connect app helps alumni stay connected with the college community by participating in events, mentoring programs, vibrating and knowledge sharing sessions. It creates a strong sense of belonging and encouraging collaboration between the past and present students. The response of this app has been highly positive and recently 10 days of span near 2000 alumni are connected through this app. So very shortly, we are going to inaugurate the alumni app. Thank you, Ananda.
Thank you, sir. We are honored to have in our midst Shri Rajkumar Patil, sir, Joint Director, DICB. We welcome you, sir. Sir has arrived on behalf of Srimati Surekha ma'am. Thank you, sir. Now we move towards the felicitation ceremony. Today we are truly honored to have amidst us distinguished personalities. I am privileged to introduce our guest, Professor B.S. Biradar, sir, Vice Chancellor, Bidar University, Bidar. Sir has 35 years of teaching and research experience. Sir has written 116 journal articles, 96 conference papers, 7 books authored, 2 editor-in-chief, 3 books edited, 11 articles in editorial books. Sir has also visited to Mas Serakham University, Thailand on academic assignment. Also achieved many milestones in life. A big round of applause for all his achievements. Now I request Shri Baswaraj Jabshetty sir, Honorable President Carey Society, to felicitate Professor B.S. Biradar sir. Thank you, sir. Every achievement begins with dedication, passion, and the courage to make a difference. It is with great pride and pleasure that I take this opportunity to introduce our esteemed guest, Professor D. Chennappa, sir, whose Chennappa sir is a senior professor of commerce at Osmania University, Hyderabad. Additionally, sir served as dean, faculty of Palamur University, Mahatma Gandhi University, and Satvana University. Sir undertook 4 minor and 6 major research projects sponsored by ICSSR, MGNCRE, and UGC New Delhi. Sir authored 4 books and edited 20 books, also published 6 papers in international journals and 56 papers in reputed referred national journals. Sir has participated in 3 international conferences held in the USA and more than 100 national seminars held at the national level. Under his supervision, 2 MPhils, 18 PhDs have been awarded. Sir is a UGC Research Awardee 2012-15, Telangana State Best Teacher Awardee 2019, IPA Best Commerce Faculty Award 2020, and Osmania University Vice Chancellor Awardee 2022. A big round of applause for all his achievements. Also, sir in his social life is the President of Telangana Teachers Commerce Association and Global Research Welfare Society Publication, General Secretary for Welfare Society Publication, and General Secretary for the University Faculty Club, Osmania University, Hyderabad. Their outstanding work stands as a testimony to perseverance and excellence. We are honored to have you in our midst, sir. Now I request Shri Satish Patil sir, Honorable Secretary Society, Bidar, to felicitate Professor D. Chennappa, sir. Now I request Shri Shivanand Gadge sir, Joint Secretary Society, Bidar, to felicitate Shri Sachidanand Chidre sir, President Laghu Udyog Bharati, Bidar Chapter, Bidar. request Dr. Umeshwari Mudha ma'am, IQAC coordinator, to felicitate Shri Rajkumar Patil sir, Joint Director, District Industry Center, Bidar.
ದೇಶವಾಡಿದ ನಾಯಕರೇ ನಿಮಗಿದ ಗೌರವ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ದಕ್ಷಿಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮರೆಸಿರುವ ನಾಯಕರೇ ಇದು ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಶೌರ್ಯವ ಮೆರೆವ ವೀರ ವನಿತೆಯರೇ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ
I now request Shri Somnath Birar sir to felicitate Shri Baswaraj Apshetti sir, President KRS Society, Bidar.
ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ನಾಡಿನ ಕೀರ್ತಿಯ ಬೆಳಗಿಸಿದ ನಿಮಗಿದು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ
A big round of applause. I request Shrikant Dodmani sir to felicitate Shri Satish Patil sir, Secretary KRS Society, Bidar.
ಆರಿಸಿದ ಕವಿಗಳೇ ನಿಮಗಿದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ದೇಶದ ಕಾಯುವ ಯೋಧರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮೆದೆಯಾಳದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ನೀಡುತ್ತ ಸಲಹಿರುವ ಬೇಗಿನ ಯೋಗಿಗೆ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ
Now I request Dr. Shashi Patil sir to felicitate Shri Shivanand Gadge sir, Joint Secretary KRS Society, Bidar.
ಕಣ್ಣು ನೀಡುವ ಅಣ್ಣನಿಗೆ
A big round of applause. Now I request Dr. Prithviraj Amgan sir to felicitate Shri Kamalpur Siddharaj Patil sir, Director KRS Society, Bidar.
ಬಾಳುವ ವೀರ ವನಿತೆಯರೇ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ
I request Shri Madhusudan Kulkarni sir to felicitate Shri Buya Veerbhadrappa sir, Director KRS Society, Bidar.
ನಿವರೇಂದ್ರ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಕ್ರೀಡಾ ಲೋಕದ ಸಾಧಕರೇ ನಿಮಗಿದ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ತೆರೆಯ ತಾರೆಗಳೇ ನಿಮಗಭಿಮಾನದ ನಾಡಿಗೆ ಅಣ್ಣನೇ ಆಗಿರುವ
I request Shri Ash Kumar ji sir to felicitate Shri Ravi Halali sir, Director KRS Society, Bidar. I now request Shri Shrikant Pawar sir to felicitate Dr. Dulappa Patil sir, Director KRS Societies, Bidar.
ಬೆಳಗಿಸಿದ ನಿಮಗಿದು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ
I now request Shri Ashok Huded sir to felicitate Shri B. Shankar Shatkar sir, Director KRS Society, Bidar. Now I request Shri Ashok Huded sir to felicitate Shri Somnath Biraj sir, Principal KSC, Bidar. Srimati Swati Ade ma'am to felicitate Dr. Shashidhar Patil sir, Head Department of Commerce and Conference Chair.
ಹಿಂದಿಮ ಬಾರಿಸಿ ನಿಮಗಿದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ದೇಶದ ಕಾಯುವ ಯೋಧರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮೆದೆಯಾಳದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಅನ್ನವ ನೀಡುತ್ತ ಸಲಹಿರುವ ಬೇಗಿನ ಯೋಗಿಗೆ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ
I request Ms. Sadhana Chimkod ma'am, Dr. Someshwari Mudha ma'am, IQAC coordinator. request Dr. Geeta Posta ma'am to felicitate our alumni president Suryakanth Shatkar sir, Vice President Shri Prabhshetty Muddanna sir, Secretary Shri Annappa sir.
ಕೀರ್ತನೆ ವಚನವ ಬೋಧಿಸಿದ ಯೋಗಿವರೇಣ್ಯರ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಕ್ರೀಡಾ ಲೋಕದ ಸಾಧಕರೇ ನಿಮಗಿದ ಸೂಟಿಯ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಗೆಳೆಯ ತಾರೆಗಳೇ ನಿಮಗಭಿಮಾನದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ನಾಗೆ ಆಗಿರುವ ರಾಜಣ್ಣನಿಗೆ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ.
Request Dr. Geeta Posta ma'am felicitate Srimati Padra ma'am, respected dignitaries, for graciously accepting our humble felicitation. We also extend our heartfelt gratitude to the felicitator for taking the honor of presenting the felicitation and making this moment a memorable one. Light symbolizes knowledge, wisdom and positivity. May I request our esteemed dignitaries to kindly come forward for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp and inaugurate the gathering. Thank you to all the dignitaries. May this light guide us towards knowledge and excellence. One of the significant moments of today's program is the release of the conference proceedings, which showcases valuable research contributions presented in this conference. I request RSS to kindly release the proceedings. all the dignitaries. Now I request our Honorable Inaugurator, Professor B. Radha Sir, Vice Chancellor, Bidar University, Bidar, to deliver inaugural address.
Very good morning to all. Highly respected and honorable President of this event and President of our Society, Sri Basavaraj Japshetty sir. Today's keynote speaker and great academician, Professor D. Chennappa ji, another guest, President of Lagu Udyoga Bharati, Bidar chapter, Sri Satchidanand ji, Joint Director of District Industry Center, Sri Rajkumar Patil ji, Guest of Honor and Secretary of KRE Society, Sri Satish Patil ji, KRE Society Joint Secretary Shivanand Gadge ji, special invitees, all special invitees and Director of this KRE Society, Sri Shatkar Chandrakant, Sri Bayal Bhadrappa, Sri Kamalapur Siddharaj Patil, Sri Ravi Haladi sir, Dr. Dholappa Patil ji, Sri B. Shivashankar Shatkar ji, and Principal of this great college, Sri Somanath Biradar, Dr. Shashidhar Patil, Head of the Department Commerce, and IKC Director, Dr. Someshwar Mudda Madam, all invitees, esteemed participants, research scholars, students, and media person. It is my great pleasure to take part in this mega event, that is 2 days national level conference on recent trends and innovation in commerce and management for sustainable development in pursuit of Vikashit Bharat at 2047, which is organized in collaboration with Bidar Chamber of Commerce and Industry and District Industries Center, Bidar, and Lagu Udyoga Bidar chapter. Before my brief remarks, let me congratulate to the organizer for organizing this wonderful event with choosing a very important topic, that is recent trends and innovation in commerce and management. This is the need of the hour actually, and I know what difficulty they will face for organizing such a big event, because gathering is very important. To invite papers, just seen that volume,
large number of the research papers they have edited and published for the future generation. I congratulate the editors for putting their effort, editing and bringing a very beautiful volume to the future generation. I hope this conference will provide a platform to have a meaningful discussion on various burning issues, particularly in commerce and management with respect to technologies. Because the technology is ruling the nation. Technology is ruling the world. Without a technology, we cannot do anything. So we are totally depending on different kind of the technology which is developed for different purposes. Particularly commerce and management people, they are heavily using the technology for each and every the work which they are carrying out. It may be auditing, it may be calculation or anything, because the commerce people are very meticulous calculation. So, in each and every the step, we are using the technology. In recent years, we are heavily using artificial intelligence. We are much talking about the data sciences, data analytics, e-commerce, whatnot. So, we are living in technological environment, without which there is no life. Unless we become a information literacy, it is very difficult to survive in the recent years. So, commerce people and management people, they are using, as I said, the artificial intelligence and other things. At the same, they will also about the what is the return on our investment. They are spending amount on artificial intelligence. At the same time, they will also think what is the return on our investment. That is very important. If there is no the return on our investment, again they have to think several times whether we should proceed with this particular technology or not. This is one thing. And another very important issue is, if any decision is taken, our decision is depending upon the kind of the clue we get from the software, a kind of the information which we get from the data which we have obtained from the computers or from the databases. If something went wrong, who is held responsible? This is a big question before us. Because we are taking a decision on the basis of the kind of the suggestion or instruction given by the technologies. If something went wrong, who is held responsible? Whether software developer, whether the management which has implemented that particular software. That is a big issue before us. The Another thing is, that is IPR, intellectual property rights. As you know, in commerce and management, we are using IPR, not only in commerce and management, but as far as the logo is concerned, as far as the advertisement is concerned, this intellectual property rights will be used by commerce people and management. And with the help of the software, we will develop a kind of the logo for our product. We will build kind of the material for the awareness program or for the publicity. There is a question, if we develop any the logo, if we brought out any the material, publicity material, with using the software, again there is a intellectual property rights. Because someone has developed, that we are making use for developing our own logo and our own material for publicity purpose. So it is the need of the hour to have a deliberation on these issues. And another issue is the price of the product. Earlier, we used to buy a raw material from the other countries where it is cheaply available. But the trend has changed. We are buying the raw materials from the country which is having relation with our country, irrespective of its price. So there is a great need to have a discussion on this kind of the decision taken by any the organization or the government. And another very important issue before us is hackers. You know, the entire data is available either in cloud mode or in server or in a small mobile set. There are so many hackers. Hackers are very intelligent. They are more intelligent than us, because for which also they have to write a program. We should be very careful about the hackers. Morning I received one call from the Canara Bank. He said that some information is required on your account, whether you are going to provide that information or we have to close that account or we have to seize the account. Okay, you seize my account. I am not going to bother, I will speak to bank manager. Immediately he cut the phone. Kind of several calls we are receiving from the different hackers and different misuse people. So we should be very careful in that regard to protect the data. And another one is, that is the brand of any product. If the brand is very good, obviously the price of that particular product is high. So people are moving towards the cheapest material irrespective of the brand. And that also we have to have light on that. And the another one is, this is very interesting and all of you know it. The producer, they are not increasing the price of the product. What they are doing is to fool the customer. Instead of giving 1 kg, they are giving 900 grams. So the price remains same. Such kind of the things are also happening. These are the two important issues. Need to have a discussion, but there are so many other issues, and the keynote speaker is there. He will shed a light on the different issues. Besides this, it is moral responsibility, being a Vice Chancellor of the university, what kind of the publication we are bringing. As you have seen, in overnight, we are bringing a very good publications. Using the technology. With using the technology. Technology can be used for both purpose, good and bad. You can bring a very good the publication in overnight. Such a kind of the tools are available like artificial intelligence. In artificial intelligence, many of you might heard about chatbot, Copilot, Google Gemini. There are so many. Give the outline of your article. Within no time, it will give article in your required format. So the same thing we are presenting before the audience in conference. Same thing we are publishing in the journal. But out of which, what kind of the knowledge the researcher going to gain? Because that article is generated by machine. We are not reading. We are not modifying. We are not bringing that article to the text. So my sincere appeal to the researcher is, you make use of any of the technology. So before sending that publication, first you read, understand, and apply your mind. After that you send it to the publication. In publication also, I am very sorry to say that we are publishing our research article in Predatory Journal. That is very easy job. We are not publishing our research article in Refereed Journal. We are publishing in Predatory Journal, which has no editor, fake editor. There is no review of whatever you are sending that article in the same format, they will publish it. Without the pagination will also not done by publishers. You might have seen several journals in the library. And researcher, they are not bothering about the plagiarism. They are not bothering about the fabrication, falsification, paraphrasing. There are so many. We are not bothering. Before sending our article, you note all these things. Otherwise, tomorrow you will be blacklisted, and if any of the promotion out of that publication. Tomorrow that the promotion may be done by the government. As you have seen all the colleges, fake PhD degrees. Many guest faculty left the job and gone out. Even today, there are so many colleges, they are checking whether his degree is fake or genuine. So in this regard, the researcher and guide also, they should be very serious about any publication which they are bring and publish it in any journal. Again, sincere appeal is, you publish in a reputed this journal. How to identify the reputed journal or the refereed journal? It is very easy. In the journal which is indexed either in Scopus or in Web of Science, that is the refereed journals. They have a very strong policies, applying all the policies and guidelines. Then only they are going to consider whether this particular journal indexed in the Web of Science or the Scopus. So that is why even while going to NAC people, they will ask, how many the articles you have published? Sir, I have published, our institution faculty has published 1,000 articles. Out of which how many articles are published in the Scopus and Web of Science index journals, for which we don't have answer. So that is why my request is, don't publish too many articles. You publish only at least one. That should be published in the refereed journals. So thereby you will get in your institution will get in and the people will get credit to such kind of the publication. So with this brief remarks, I thank to the management particularly for inviting me to inaugurate the mega event. I also thank to all the faculty members of this college. I also thank to all the delegates and invitees. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now I request Shri Sachidanand Chidre, sir, President Laghu Udyog Bharati Bidar Chapter Bidar, to share his insights with us.
Honorable Vice Chancellor of Bidar University, Professor B.S. Biradar, sir, President of KRE Society, Basharaj Japseti, sir, the President of the program as well, and also the keynote speaker, Dr. Chennappa, sir, and dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Today I am here in front of you as a President of Laghu Udyog Bharati Bidar Chapter. I just wanted to brief about Laghu Udyog Bharati. Laghu Udyog Bharati has a national level association having 8,000 MSMEs associated with them. Our purpose, our intention, our vision and mission is same as sir briefly told what is required in Viksit Bharat. So we want to Bharat as Atmanirbhar. Bharat should go for vocal for local, and Bharat should be producers. If just wanted to say something about like in 15th century, 32% of the producers were supplied to the entire world from India. You get surprised to know about it. So we were Sone ki chidiya. Bharat was a Sone ki chidiya. So this was our status and where we stand. Laghu Udyog Bharati, he is putting his full effort to fill the gap between academia and industries. As an industrialist, I run a small IT firm here from last 11 years and I lead this Laghu Udyog Bharati. I am putting my effort to fill the gap between the students who are just thinking, because 200 years of role of Britishers taught us only one thing: why should we study? Why should we education? Only to get a job. No one told us that go and do farming after studies, go become an entrepreneur after studies. Our parents used to say, what? Chand hodru chanda sigtadante. No one used to say that, like, you study, you get graduated or get education not only to serve somebody. You have to just be an entrepreneur also. You can be an entrepreneur also. 200 years of Britishers' role, they did not give this vision at all. That is the same thing like which we are continuing today. So as I got an opportunity to collaborate with Shashidhar sir, as he said, like, Laghu Udyog Bharati has 68,000. So today whatever is happening, around 68,000 MSMEs are going to see it. So today it is reaching 68,000. And for your information, sir, we have an MOU with Mysore University. We have a MOU with like recently we have a MOU with GND Engineering College, and probably like I was talking to BS Biradar sir in the chamber today, and he said, like, why don't you create an awareness about the entrepreneurship and everything. Like, we are happy to do that, sir. We wanted to fill this gap because being an entrepreneur or being a producer is not an optional point today. India needs entrepreneurs. India needs job givers than job cutters. And today, whatever, like, I was going to the journal, it is beautifully published in the book today. All the topics, I congratulate Shashidhar Patil sir finding out this title, Viksit Bharat at 2047. It is so much relevant, and all the topics, I was just going through the topics. It's all practical solution, practical problems of today's era. Worldwide. So talk about innovation, talk about artificial intelligence, I don't want to repeat, but if you are technologically not literate, then you are not in the system at all. You are out of the box. You are out the show at all. So show, I can say. So that is the reason, like, technology is important. As he already mentioned, technology, how useful, how distractful it is also. So utilizing the technology in a proper way is also a smartness. Okay. So artificial intelligence, who created? A man who is intelligent created artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence not created artificial intelligence by itself. Human being has created artificial intelligence. So Bohr has told, like, whatever the papers or whatever the publication you are writing, it is not only to get the promotion or not only to publish something. This is going to be a guiding light for the entrepreneurs. Whatever you are writing the articles, that will be helpful for the entrepreneurs, the budding entrepreneurs. That should be the motto of writing the papers, publications, everything, what I feel. So today I got an opportunity to stay in front of all the big people today here, and wanted to few lines of my speech. Thanks for Nataraja Society giving me an opportunity to stand in front of you and say a few words to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your words of encouragement and inspiration. Now I request Shri Rajkumar Patil sir, Joint Director, District Industry Center, Bidar, to share a few words with us.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವ ಹಾಗೆ KRE ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಬೀದರು, ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಬೀದರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ಮತ್ತು ವಾಣಿಜ್ಯ ಇಲಾಖೆ, ಲಘು ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಭಾರತಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಂಯುಕ್ತ ಆಶ್ರಯದಲ್ಲಿ 2 ದಿವಸಗಳ ಕಾಲ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಇನಾಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬೀದರ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯ ವೈಸ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ BS ಬಿರಾದರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆಯರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ D ಚೆನ್ನಪ್ಪ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಹಾಗೂ KRE ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಹಾಗೂ ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಭಾರತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ಅವರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸತೀಶ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಶಿವಾನಂದ್ ಗಾದ್ಗೆ ಅವರೇ, ಶಟ್ಕಾರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ವೀರಭದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಭಯ್ಯ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಶಿವರಾಜ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ರವಿ ಸರ್, ಧೋಳಪ್ಪ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಶಿವಶಂಕರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಆಚಾರ್ಯ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಹಾಗೂ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮುಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸಕರೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದರೆ ವಿನಾಶ ಕಾರಣ ಅಂದಾಗ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಬಹಳ ಅತ್ಯವಶ್ಯಕವಾಗಿ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇವಾಗ ಬಂದೋಗಿದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಗ ಕೇವಲ 35 ಕೋಟಿ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಅವಾಗ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಬೆರಳೆಣಿಕೆಯ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿರೋರಿಗೆ ಗುರುತಿಸ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಇವಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಓದಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೂ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶ ಕೃಷಿ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವಲಂಬಿತ ಆಗಿರುವುದರಿಂದ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಕೃಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನಮಾನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆ 35 ಕೋಟಿಗೆ 140 ಕೋಟಿ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇವತ್ತ ಏರಿಕೆಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ 3 ಪಟ್ಟಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ರಿಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದರು ಹೇಳಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಲಕರ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದಲಿ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಹುದ್ದೆಯನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಒಂದು ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ, ಪಾಲಕ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಅದಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಓದಿದವರಿಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಜಾಬ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಬಹಳ ನಾವು ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಿಂದ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಅವಕಾಶಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತೊಡಗಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಇಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಇರೋದರಿಂದ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಮುಗಿದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಹುದ್ದೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದಾಗ ಈಗ ಗೊತ್ತ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಉದ್ಯೋಗಗಳು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶಗಳಿರ್ತಾವೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಸವಲತ್ತುಗಳು ಸಹಕಾರ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಮನವರಿಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಂತ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಮುಖಾಂತರನೇ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ, ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಒಂದು ನಾವು ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ EDP ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿನರ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಅವರ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿ ಪ್ರತಿ 5 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಹೋದ 2020-25 ವರೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇವಾಗ 2025-30ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯನ್ನು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿ 8, 2025ಗೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡದಾದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಆದೇಶ ಹೊರಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದು ಆ ಒಂದು ಪಾಲಿಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ MSE ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಂಗಡಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಭಾಗಗಳಾಗಿ ವಿಂಗಡಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಸವಲತ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಈ ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಬೀದರ್ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಅತಿ ಹಿಂದುಳಿದ ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಹಿಂದುಳಿದ ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂದುವರೆದ ಪ್ರದೇಶ, ಈ 3 ಭಾಗಗಳನ್ನು ವಿಂಗಡಣೆಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಒಂದು ಆದೇಶ ಅನುಷ್ಠಾನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೀದರ್ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಅತಿ ಹಿಂದುಳಿದ ಪ್ರದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಬಸ್ತು ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಹಾಕಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿನರ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು MSME ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದರು 68,000 ನಮ್ಮ MSIಯನ್ನು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು MSME ಘಟಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ವಿಂಗಡಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇವಾಗ 2025-30 2020-25 ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಷಿನರಿಗೆ 1 ಕೋಟಿಯವರೆಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸೀಮಿತ ಇತ್ತು. ಇವಾಗ 2025-30 2.5 ಕೋಟಿವರೆಗೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಷಿನರಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಲೋನ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇದು ಸ್ವಂತ ದುಡ್ಡಿರೋರು ಸ್ವಂತ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಸಹಾಯಧನ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಲೋನ್ ಕೂಡ ತಗೊಂಡು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟರ್ನ್ ಓವರ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಟ್ಟಿವರೆಗೆ ಮೀರಿರಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಿಯಮವನ್ನ ಪಾಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ಸಣ್ಣ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಘಟಕಗಳಿಗೆ 10-25 ಕೋಟಿವರೆಗೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಿಷನರಿಗೆ ಸೀಮಿತ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 100 ಕೋಟಿವರೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಟರ್ನ್ ಓವರ್ಗೆ ಮೀರಿರಬಾರ್ದು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ 100 ಕೋಟಿ ಇದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಷಿನರಿಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟು 500 ಕೋಟಿ ವರ್ಷ ಮೀರಿರಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ನಿಯಮವನ್ನ ತಂದು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನ ನಾವು ಈ ಒಂದು 2025-30 ನಾವು ಅದರದ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಈಗ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಷಿನರಿ ಮೇಲೆ 30% 2.5 ಕೋಟಿ ಮೀರಬಾರ್ದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಈಗ 10 ಕೋಟಿವರೆಗೆ ಸಹಾಯಧನ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ. ಇದು ಸಹಾಯಧನ ಒಂದಾಯ್ತು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಪವರ್ ನಮಗೆ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಪವರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗೆ ₹2 ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ರಿಯಾಯಿತಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಎಕ್ಸೆಂಪ್ಷನ್, ನೀವು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಗೆ ಲೋನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾರ್ಟ್ಗೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ₹1,000 ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ₹1 ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು ರಿಯಾಯಿತಿ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಈ ತರ ನಮಗೆ ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಹೂಡಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಹಾಯಧನ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ರಿಯಾಯಿತಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ವಾಣಿಜ್ಯ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಿಂದ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಹೂಡಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಒಂದು ಯೋಜನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು PMEGP ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಯೋಜನೆ ಇದೆ, ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಯೋಜನೆಯಡಿ ನಮಗೆ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ಘಟಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ ಟು 50 ಲಕ್ಷದವರೆಗೆ ಸಾಲ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಪ್ರೊವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೇವಾ ಘಟಕ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 20 ಲಕ್ಷದವರೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 8ನೇ ತರಗತಿವರೆಗೆ ಓದಿರೋರ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಎಲಿಜಿಬಲ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. 5 ಲಕ್ಷದ ಒಳಗೆ ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಯೋಜನೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದಕ್ಕೇನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ 2 ಭಾಗಗಳನ್ನು. ಒಂದು ನೀವು ಅನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 20,000 ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 15ರಿಂದ 25% ವರೆಗೆ ಸಹಾಯಧನ, ಅದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ತಗೊಳಗೆ ಹಿಡ್ಕಾಡಿದ್ದು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಷಿನರಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಈ PMEG ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ನಿಮ್ದು ಇವನ್ ರಾ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಪ್ ಟು ನಿಮ್ದು 50 ಲಕ್ಷದ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 25%ವರೆಗೆ 12.5 ಲಕ್ಷದವರೆಗೆ ಸಹಾಯಧನ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಅರ್ಬನ್ ನಗರದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ಗ್ರಾಮೀಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಬರಲಿ ಅಂತಂತ ಒಂದು ಗುರಿಯನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಗ್ರಾಮೀಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ನೀವು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 25ರಿಂದ 35% ವರೆಗೆ ಸಹಾಯಧನ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. 25 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜನರಲ್ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ, ಅದು 10% ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಏನದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ್ ದೆನ್ ಜನರಲ್ OBC ಆಯ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಾಯ್ತು, SC ST ಆಯ್ತು, ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಿಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಡ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ಈ ತರದ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ 10% ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಸಿಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಗ್ರಾಮೀಣದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶಗಳನ್ನ ಈ ಒಂದು PMEGP ಯೋಜನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ PMEGP ಪೋರ್ಟಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಪೋರ್ಟಲ್ ಹೋಗಿ ನೀವು ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅರ್ಜಿ ಹಾಕೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್. ಇವನ್ ನಾವು ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್. ಈ 2025-30 ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಪಾರದರ್ಶಕವಾಗಿ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಾರವನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಒಂದು ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಾಗಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಸೆಷನ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಭಾಷಣಕಾರ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ತಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಒಂದು SC ST ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಘಟ್ಟ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಟ್ರೈಬ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ST ಜನರಿಗೆ ಇವರು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದಂಥ ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಸರ್ಕಾರದವರು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ಘಟಕಗಳಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಹೂಡಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಹ ಏನೇನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳು, ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ SC STಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳು ನಮಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ 60% ಸಹಾಯಧನ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಸೆಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಕ್ಕರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ವಿವರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾದ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವಂದಿಸಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತುಗಳಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸರ್ವರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Thank you, sir, for sharing deep understanding about industries and the enlightening words. Now I request Professor D. Chennappa, sir, Senior Professor of Commerce, University Hyderabad, to share words of knowledge with us.
Good afternoon. To come here to speak as a keynote speaker. The keynote speaker I'm going to speak at this inaugural function. At the outset, I thank the KRE Society for inviting me to speak on the two-day national seminar on the recent trends and innovation in 2047. Again, finally, how Telangana government, how the Usmania University is bridging the gap between the academy and industry. Sir, Vice Chancellor, the Bidar University and the DIC Joint Secretary, please make a note of point. From the Usmania University, we wrote a letter to the Commissioner of Industries stating that kindly provide the internship for each and every student who are pursuing to the post-graduation students under the Usmania University jurisdiction in Telangana state. Now I appeal to on this platform to the Vice Chancellor of the Bidar University as well as to the Joint Director of the DIC of the Bidar, kindly provide the internship for all the post-graduating students and the 6th semester graduating students, because of the DIC is a place where all industries are going to be registered, where the DIC complete access onto the industries. Therefore, I appeal onto this platform, kindly provide the internship. Now, even the higher education system reforms, national education policy also stating that the embedded internship programs must be provided by the institutions. Therefore, I appeal to these academic galaxy people, kindly provide the internship program for all the graduates. Definitely, they will drive the skills. They will drive the computer skills, they can learn anything, they can become as a citizens or entrepreneur leaders or inspirators. Again, finally, I appeal to this Karnataka Rashtriya Educational Society, please provide internship students, take platforms or other online platforms and make them to be employable, make them to the future. Again, last appeal to my faculty members, definitely they not the day of the chalk and talk, even the day now the order of the day is to the digital lectures, and digital transformation is required. In this direction, if we move further, if we work together by the educational institutions which are run by to the KRE societies, which are headed by to the university vice chancellors, which are headed by the joint director of the industries, or by the faculty members, we do have the responsibilities. Then we will coming together, we were working together, definitely we are going to become as a Atmanirbhar Bharat and Viksit Bharat by 2047 by providing all opportunities for each and every citizen. With this background, I thank all for giving me and inviting me to in this inaugural function. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words. I now invite Shri Baswaraj Shetty, sir, Honorable President, KRE Society, to deliver the presidential address.
ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತದ್ರಿ, ಏನಾಗ ಅದು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, ಸೌಂಡ್ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೌಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಸಮಯ ಭಾಳ ಆಗಿದೆ, 10:30 ಗಂಟೆಲಿಂದ ತಾವು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಕಾಯ್ರಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇದು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕುಂತವ್ರೆಲ್ಲರೂ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಒಂದು 2 ದಿವಸದ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮವರೇ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ BS ಬಿರಾದಾರ್, ವೈಸ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೀದರ್ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ, ಹಾಗೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ D. ಚೆನ್ನಪ್ಪ, ಇವತ್ತೇ ಮತ್ತು ನಾಳೆ 2 ದಿವಸ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಏನು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೂರು ಅತಿಥಿಗಳು ಶ್ರೀ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ಚಿದ್ರಿ, ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಇದರಿಂದ ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಅಂತ DICಲಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮವರೇ ಆದ ಶ್ರೀ ಸತೀಶ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಅವರೇ, ಶಿವಾನಂದ್ ಗಾದಿಗೆ ಅವರೇ, ವೀರಭದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಭುಯ್ಯ ಅವರೇ, ಸಿದ್ದರಾಜ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಅವರೇ, ರವಿ ಹಲಳ್ಳಿ ಅವರೇ, ಧೂಳಪ್ಪ ಅವರೇ ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರೇ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮುಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಲುಮಿನಿ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಚಾರ್ಯ ಮಿತ್ರರೇ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರೇ, ಇಂಥವು ಅನೇಕ ಸಲ ನಾವು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ನಾವು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ವೈಸ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ ಸಾಹೇಬರು ಹೇಳಿದೆಲ್ಲ ತಾವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. ಪೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೂಡ ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಭಾಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೀತಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅವರು. ಬಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲೇ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ, ಥಿಯರಿನೇ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ. ಆಗಲಿ ಪಾಪ ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಅಂದೀವಿ ಅದೇ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತೀವ್ರಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ. ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಪ್ರಧಾನಿಗಳು ಏನದು ಅಂದರೆ 2047ನೇ ಇಸ್ವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ವಿಕಸಿತ ದೇಶ, ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಲಿಸಿದಾಗ ನಾವು ಕಿಂಚು ಮಾತ್ರ ಹಿಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಇದು ಬರಬೇಕು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಭಾಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಒಂದು ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಒದಗಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರವು ಕೂಡ ಅನೇಕ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಮೂಲಕ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಏನದ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಆ ದಿಶೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಈ ಲೆವೆಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು. ಮುಂದೆ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ತಗೊಂಡ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ನೌಕರಿ ಅಂತ ತಿರುಗಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಯಾರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ನಿಂದಿರಬೇಕು, ಸ್ವಂತ ಯಾವುದಾರ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮುಂದೆ ಸಾಗಬೇಕು. ಇವರಿಗೆ ನೌಕರಿ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆಗ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ದಿಶೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅಂಥವು ಅನೇಕ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಕೂಡ ತಂದಿದ್ದೆವು. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಏನದ ನಾವು ತಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಪಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಈ ಜಾಮ್ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಜಾಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಜಲಿ ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾವು ಕಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಪಾಸ್ಔಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಅವರು ಜಾಬ್ ಮೇಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೋಟೆಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನದ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರು ಸ್ವಂತನೂ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಉದ್ಯೋಗ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಅನೇಕ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೀರಿ ನೀವು. ಅದು ನೌಕರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆ ಸೈಕಲಿಗೆ ಒಬ್ಬನ ಯಾವನೋ ಒಂದು ಇದು ಕೂಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಇದರಿಂದ ಬಾಯಿಲಿಂದ ನೀರು ತೆಗಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಜ್, ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಅವು ಏನು ಅದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಿಚಿತ್ರ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಅದು ಏನು ತಲೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ, ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ನೀವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಹುಡುಕ್ರಿ. ಪಾಸ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೌಕರಿ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಪಡಿಬೇಕು. ಈಗಂತೂ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅನೇಕ ಏನದಂದ್ರೆ ಇವು ಸೌಲಭ್ಯ ಬಂದಾವ. ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಏನದಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರಿದೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರ. ಸೊ ಅಂಥವೆಲ್ಲ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಈಗ 2 ದಿವಸ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ ಇದೆ. ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ಲಿಂದ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ತಪ್ಪಲಾರ್ದೇ ಇರೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಫುಲ್ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ. ತಗೊಂಡೇನ ಲಾಭ ಪಡಿಬೇಕು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಅಂತ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ಇಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ರೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಇಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಹುಡುಗರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೀತಿಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಕಾಲ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಂತು ಅವರು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ತಲೆ ಎತ್ತಿ ನಡಿಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಇದು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ 2 ದಿವಸ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೀತಿ ನಡೀಲಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಹುಡುಗರು ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಅದರ ಲಾಭ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಭಾಳ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಭಾಳ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಮಾತಿಗೆ ವಿರಾಮ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಜೈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words. As we come to the end of this inaugural session, I request Srimati Swati Adde Ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, dear colleagues and my dear students, good afternoon to everyone. It's my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks for this inaugural ceremony of 2 days National Conference on recent trends on innovation in commerce and management for sustainable development in pursuit of Viksit Bharat 2047. First and foremost, I express my heartfelt gratitude to our inaugurator of the function, Professor B.S. Biradar Sir, Vice Chancellor, Bidar University, Bidar. I extend my sincere thanks today's resource person and keynote speaker of the conference, Dr. Channappa Sir, Senior Professor of Commerce, Usmania University, Hyderabad. I would also like to thank the President of the today's function, Sri Basuraj Japshote Sir, President KRE Society, Bidar. I extend my gratitude to Sri B.G. Shetkar Sir, President Bidar Chamber of Commerce and Industry and Vice President KRE Society, Bidar. I extend my heartfelt thanks to Sri Sachidanand Chidre Sir, President Lagu Udyog Bharat, Bidar. I also thanks Srimati Sureka Manoli Madam, DIC, Joint Director DIC, also Rajkumar Patil Sir, DIC, Bidar. I also extend my thanks to Shri Satish Patil Sir, Secretary KRE Society, Bidar. Also Shri Shivanand Gadge Sir, Joint Secretary KRE Society, Bidar. I would also like to thank Shri Shetkar Chandrakant Sir, Shri Bhuya Veerbhadrappa Sir, Shri Siddharaj Patil Sir, Shri Ravi Halali Sir, Shri Dholappa Sir, and Shri Shushankar Shekhar Sir, and all the directors of the KRE Society. And I would like to thanks Principal Sir, also HOD Sir and IQC Madam, and I would also like to thanks the academicians, resource scholars and other from other institutions, faculty members of our college, media house and dear students. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
Students are not allowed to leave the auditorium. Now we are going to begin the keynote session. Students are informed not to leave the auditorium. I hope you are able to hear. Now we have the keynote session. Now we shall move on to the keynote session. I invite our distinguished speaker, Professor D. Channappa Sir, Senior Professor of Commerce, Usmania University, Hyderabad, to deliver the keynote address. It is yours, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Please be seated. Please be settled. Please be seated. One light. Please be seated. Need not to be waste your time. Again, you may be running late for your lunch. Hello. Hello. अरे गुड Please be settled. My dear students and the faculty members, I would like to focus on to the recent trends in commerce and management, education, starting from to the Indian knowledge system to the AI system. Means I am going to present you my presentation from to the past, means how the education system was there, the presently how we are working, where we are, again under the Viksit Bharat, coming 2047, where we should be, what is the role of the students, because of the, you are the persons, not like the 71 years old of the chairman of this Karnataka Rashtriya Education Society, President Basraj Jabsetti. Particularly this is for the younger generation, internally particularly even to the faculty members and to society, how the education system should be there, how we can participate into the Viksit Bharat 2047. Now just to look about to this slide, then go to the next slide please. Indian knowledge system means from to the centenaries ago. It is evolving from to the centenaries ago. Not now, it is a not new system is there. You can see that when even the very long before of the Harvard University, very long before of the Oxford University, India had Kautilya Arthashastra. My dear students, please note that before the Oxford and Harvard universities, which are very famous, world famous, richest institutions, we have the Kautilya Arthashastra under the Indian knowledge system. And that Indian knowledge system also based upon to the Manusmriti. I am not going to talk about to the Manusmriti, but I would like to talk about to the Sanskriti, means which was developed by the Acharya Shankaracharyalu, how the life of the citizens of the Indians. And I would like to focus on to the Vedas, means we have the four Vedas, Veda, Yajurveda, Samana Veda, Atharvana Vedas. In this particularly, Atharvana Vedas, which is highly focused on to the trade and commerce. Again, out of the 108 Upanishad, we would like to focus on to the 10 Upanishad, which are again focusing on to the commerce and management, which includes the trade and commerce, which includes the marketing regulations and pricing strategies, which includes about the taxation and the public finance, which includes about the wealth creation of the nation, which includes about the wealth distribution to the public, which includes about the governance are like industrial centers or DICs or commissariat of the industries, and how best the industries are going to provide the employment opportunities to the students. In these directions, I would like to focus on to this this trade and commerce, it had been there. It is not new for in India, which is a centenary ago which we have the trade and commerce. You might have seen that all Portuguese, Dutch and Paris people, they came to India, they have stolen about our diamonds. Therefore, the India has the rich culture to have the trade and commerce. Next slide, please. Now, the India, under the Indian knowledge system, they have focused. Sorry, we're in advance. Back. Now, the Indian knowledge system, we have the Satya, means who are the, they have to provide truthfulness. Means whatever the product is there, whatever the price is there, whatever the commodities are there, the descriptions must be, the truthfulness must be. Again, whatever the production is there, it should be non-exploitations. It should not be it should not be exploitation of the people. It can be exported, but it should not be exploitation of the people. Under the Indian knowledge, they stated the ahimsa system we have to follow for that. Again, dana means charity should be there. The Muslim community is following to this dana system, charitable system, very strictly they are following. The remaining religious also should follow to this dana system. The word the Muslim system is stating that every Ramzan, whatever the money they earned it, out of it they are going to be distributing them 30% to the poor people. But again, it should be acclaimed by to the other religions also. That may be better for the society. Sanghita. The society is very essential. For whatever the government, whatever the, that should be a society. Poorest of the poor, which is going to be, definitely that society is going to be achieved and prosperous. Again, you can look about the Indian economy under the Indian knowledge system. We started our journey from to the Stone Age too. You know that in the historical background, it started from to the Stone Age to the Industrial Age, manual system to the digital system. Every banking transactions, every recording transactions, it was the manual system. That manual system has started to the digital system. Everything is a digitalization. Again, the digital is also be started about to the intellectual system now. Again, that intellectual system is also be started about to the artificial intelligence system without the human beings' involvement. Now this transformation is taking places. And the transformation of the generations, our role also be there as in a faculty members, as an education institutions, or we are the part of the society, how we can give the knowledge to our own students, particularly commerce and particularly management students. Now look about to the, under the commerce education system, when we started in the next, since 2000, it might be visible to you, and the 2000 means exactly 26 years back, the commerce and management education system has started with the core subjects. Like what would be the core subjects? Core subjects means accounting, taxation, marketing, HRM and other subjects. But gradually we transformed to the computerized system. You can look about to the right side of the slides, the how we have the Indian system to Manu Shastra to the stone system to the digital system satellite system to the intelligence system to the humanless system. In that, again, we have transformed our education system from to the manual system to the computerized system. Under the computerized system, you may be commerce graduating or post-graduating, or you may be management graduating or post-graduating students. We have included the most of the subjects like management information system, data-based management system, entrepreneurship resources planning, data analysis, big data analytics, Internet of the Things we have introduced, and digital marketing, AI in business, apart from so much of the languages and as well as to the packages. languages like Tally, SAP and Kickbox and Zoha, Vikalpa, Packet Business, a lot of things we have introduced in the year of the 2000 only. Not in 2020. Education and Commerce and Business Management in the year of the only 2000 only. The purpose, those days, the purpose is to provide quality education to the students, not to the providing the employment opportunities to the students. But the nowadays it has been to drastically changing to the education only creates to the employees. But if you have the computer knowledge, if you have the innovative knowledge, if you have the creative innovative knowledge, definitely you can become as an employer or you can become as an entrepreneur. That should be transformation is gradually taking places of year after the year. Then looking about the next 2000 to 2020, next slide please, 2014, it also be computer based digital education is there. Then jump to the next slide sir. Next slide please. Now look about the 2020, how we have transformed to the 20 years. How we have transformed to the, my dear, please pay attention. In the 2000, your core subject is there, core subject to the computer embedded certificate. We have transformed, again computer embedded certificates are subjects to the integrated certificate. Now look about the 2020, where we started about the AI. Again, I would like to bring the audience, what is the exactly meaning of the AI? AI means collecting the information from the various networks, and providing the conclusions. My dear student, please make a point. Artificial intelligence provides any decisions, but decisions are to be made by the only human beings. The artificial intelligence does the conclusions. You have to interpret it, you have to accept it, or you have to reject it. Under this artificial intelligence, our education system is also started as automation. Our education system is also started as augmentation. Not only automation and augmentations and sustainability is also be our prime criteria of the education system. Again, for this purpose, all subjects, whatever the subjects we are learning, we are moving towards to the, driving towards to the AI-driven financial analytics now. All subjects, whatever the subjects are there, AI-driven financial analytics subjects we are driving, and each and every subject, they in the 2020 algorithm trading. Again, I would like to put forth to you that what could be the algorithm? Algorithm means not only plus and minus. Algorithm means evaluating about the trillions of the data. Evaluating about the trillions of the company's data and come out with the simple solution. That could be called as algorithm. In that algorithm, taking help of the algorithm, then we are doing the trading now. And not only trading now, we have started about the fintech platforms. In the fintech platform, you take any service sector. You take banking sector, you can take insurance sector, you can take manufacturing sector, any sector. Now the fintech means financial technological sector has involved it. Even you can take about the taxation also. The taxation is also be gone to the digital taxation. Every income tax files must be filed through the only internet platform, not filed through the papers now. Again, the prime purpose is there. Again, everything should be the data managed system. But ultimately, by the using about the AI, either under the augmentation center, agar sustainability, the human beings are to be taken the certain decisions. Otherwise, as some of the speakers stated that the robot will come that does the mistake, again who will be responsible for that? Therefore, take the help of the any technology. Many technology I have stated it, any technology can take it, but it should be controlled by the human beings. Now look about the another slide. When compared to the Indian knowledge system to 2020, Again you can compare about the 2000 basics. Now under to the basic Indian knowledge system, we have the Bahikata. Bahikata means any transactions are there, under the red book they have to return it. Now that has transformed to the 2020 double entry system with the Tally, double entry system with the fintech, everything we have transformed into the technological digitalization. Now you can look up the 2026, how the 2026 is working, how this education system is transforming. Now as I mentioned that in 2020 AI is playing greater role for the data analysis or data interpretation and anything. Now you may be the commerce or management graduate is there to get the statement. For example, to get the bank statement, it required only 1 minute of time. If you have properly app, if you have the properly software, just you can give which are registered credentials. With the registered credentials, immediately go to the bank statement. It was an illusion earlier. It was no one is expected that within the minute bank statement is going to be getting. It is an illusion that at midnight also you can make it as a financial transactions. Now it is happening now. It is an illusion that you can pay the GST at the midnight. But to pay the GST or tax only 10 to 5 o'clock it was there, but the transformation has taken places at any time, 24/7. But only thing is that you have to properly simulate it. How best simulating, how best seamlessly simulating, how best you are going to be using to the platforms or digital platforms, it is a completely left on to us. Again, so many platforms have come up. You can look up at ChatGPT has come up, and Perplexity has come, Gemini is also there, Greek is also there, so many, anywhere, lot of AI is available. How best you are going to be used for it, that is in your hands now. As I mentioned that the future economy will not provide jobs based upon to the degrees. Again, my dear student, please note that this present education system, with the help of the artificial intelligence, definitely they ruin, means the take away of the telecommunication jobs, they will take away the customer central jobs, they will take away the front desk jobs, they will take away all bigger jobs, they will take away everything, the people, all people go away because of entire thing, everything AI is going to be do in near future. If everything is going to be do by to the AI in near future, what is the role of the students? What is the role of the young generations? What is the aspirations of the younger generations who are having their big dreams to become as a big entrepreneur, big educationist, or big bureaucratics, or big leader? How we can sustain for it? The sustainability is upon your skills. The sustainability based upon your knowledge. The sustainability are to cope up into this present situation, your innovative thoughts. If you don't have any innovative thoughts, if you don't have any creative ideas, again definitely all jobs are going to be ruined. Again we have to depend on to the government to getting to the unemployment allowances as a freebies which are given to the all other peoples. We have to be dependent on to the government. Therefore I appeal to all my dear students, please be innovative, please be creative, please be skills. Whatever the skills you have it, which are traditional skill, please unskill them, stop them. Better to learn from it. Again, not only that, to become an employee, the coming generations, you do definitely have the computer skills, analytical skills, AI skills, as well as to the communication skills, language skills, and finally your attitude skills is also very, very essential. You don't have any attitude, again you may not be placed at. All degrees are taken to the main gate of the employer. To enter to that organize, again you need to have the interpretation, innovative, creative, language, computer and attitude skills. If you have it, definitely you are going to have the greater future. Again you are going to become an unemployed. Therefore I appeal to all my young budding tendered student is there. Think differently, think innovatively, think out of the box, read the out of the subjects. Therefore, even the national education policy also started stating that interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary, any subjects you can want, you can take it. But make use of these platforms. Why they are telling you that? Not like that because of they want to bring. They not for that. They studied the future. Rangarajan Commission stated that the coming generations, basic fundamental jobs are going to vanish. Accounting records are going to vanish. Banking desk people are vanished. No ATMs now. You might have slowly we have observing that earlier only banks are there. Means we are visiting to the banks. So the banks are stopped there. The philosophy is there. Customers come to the banks. They follow for that. They put up the ATM centers. Again, the bankers are thinking that they are innovating that the customer even should not come to the centers. Therefore, they have created the apps. With your mobile phone, everything. Now that innovation is taking places. Very rapidly innovation is taking places. You are unimagined that innovation is very rampant, innovation is taking places. The India is emerging, India is running like anything. Therefore, we have to cope up for this. What I mentioned that you should have a dream. You should have innovative ideas. You should have greater attitude to learn, and definitely you are going to become a good thing. Again, as I mentioned that degree may not be a sufficient now. Again, you may be thinking that if I get into the grade means 10, grade means 9/7. Likewise, we are getting it not like that. Grading is not going to grade you. Marks are not to be counted, but only counted. How is your mindset is there? How is your mind is oriented? How your intellectual platform is emerging for that is necessary for us to providing to sustain into the coming Viksit Bharat. Next slide, please. Now under the Viksit Bharat, in my inaugural address, as I stated that what could be the objective of the Viksit Bharat. The objective of the Viksit Bharat means by year of the 2047, India should become as a developed country by attaining about the $30 trillion economy and make it as a developed country to providing standard living to the Indian population. That could be the major objective. We are not focusing on to the what we have to do that. I am focusing on to the how the education sector and particularly commerce and management education system, how it should work to how we will inculcate into that Viksit Bharat. We have to work in these directions. Now next slide, please. Now to move towards to the Viksit Bharat, first one is focused on to the industrial oriented curriculum. In my inaugural address also, I requested the Joint Director of the District Industrial Center to provide the embedded academic internship program for all the graduating and postgraduate students. My dear students, you have to approach to the DIC. If you don't approach to the DIC means district industry centers, as I mentioned that getting degree certificate, as I mentioned that getting big grading, that may not be serve the purpose unless until your aptitude, unless until your creativity, unless until your intellectuals are working with the industry, we cannot do anything for that. Therefore, I appeal to that the industrial oriented curriculums must be inculcated into commerce and management educations. Definitely, as I appeal to even the Bidar Vice Chancellor, even the KRS Education Society, and even the DSA people to come together, provide the internship and provide the curriculum oriented educations, then which are be suitable for to the internship as well as to the mentorship. That is the order of the day. If any student is going to the internship, he has to see the external world. Now you are into the comfortable zone. Now you are comfortably packed into your cubicles. Once you go away out of the cubicles, you go away to the society. Definitely, my dear students, please note a point. Google is giving the answer. What? Google is giving the answer, but you go out cubicles, go out of this door, society will give the questions. Society will give the question to each and everywhere. How you are standing, why you are standing, why you are not employed, why you are not married, why you are not serving, why you are not caring your parents, why you are burdening on the society. The society is questioning now. Now you are maybe very comfortable zone at getting the answer from the Google and ChatGPT, but go out it. Because of very close you are now. Once you go out of it, definitely everything is going to be questionable now. Now next please, the once questionable is there, then please learn the experiential skilled based learning is necessary. Experienced skilled based learning is very, very essential. What is this experienced skilled based learning means? Practical learning. You may be having computer practicals, you may be having project, you may be having internship, you may be having any competitive spirit among to the other institutions in the form of the inter-college or inter-university or international universities. You have to participate. You have to experience about it. You have to gaze about the competitive spirit with that the existing skills. Now the skills are available, but you are unable to make use of these skills. Definitely you are going to be loser. No one is going to be loser. The young generation is going to be loser because of coming generation. Very near future is different world is going to happen now. On mobile phone, on blue screen, everything happening now. But you can see that how we are going to be survive under the blue screen, in your palm. Therefore, you have to be learn many things. You have to learn from the experienced people, either in the form of the DIS people, either in the form of your faculty members, either in the form of your parents, or either in the form of to the governments. If you learn it, you are experienced it at the stage of the education institution. Once you go out, you are going to become as a question. Once you leave this institution, you are a question to the society. Now you answer for this college, but go is a question mark. In this question mark, please learn, please experience it, please come out with the internship and assimilate it, and come out with how the society is there, how you are going to be sustained for that. For this again, next thing is there, the specialization is required. Everywhere specialization is required. Even they mentioned that the macro and micro, whichever platform you are picking, wherever platform you are going to be picking it, definitely you should become as a specialized. Some students are very expert in accounting, please be there. Some students are expert in marketing, please be excel yourself. Some students are very excellent in interpretation of the data and presentation. Some faculty members are very excellent in organizing. Make use of that specialization. Make use of that specializations. Then excel yourself. Again, my appeal to you that don't be rigid now. You should be very highly flexible now. Because don't say that I'm a management student and don't read about the chemistry and physics. It requires environmental studies, it required the social percentage is to be offline teaching, means classroom teaching. 30% should be even YouTube teaching or online teaching under the banner of the Swayam portal, under the banner of the MOOC portal, under the banner of the open portal or open access. Therefore, the generations are going to be transforming from to the hybrid system, not like to the only classroom system, not like to the monotonous teaching. Monotonous teaching means bombarding and coming hours together teaching. No, not like that. The interactive teaching and online teaching and hybrid teaching is going to be happening in coming days. Next slide, please. Then the ethical and sustainability is very, very important. Either you may be in the industrial 0.1 or 0.24 or wherever we are, we may be going to the augmentation, segmentation, seamless, or sustainability is there. Ethical values are very, very important. What could be the ethical values means? Realities. Ethical values means honesty is required. Ethical values means selfless. You have to sacrifice something. Unless until if you don't sacrifice anything, you are not going to achieve anything. Therefore, ethical values are necessary. Many examples are to inform to ethical values, but it takes time. Therefore, you can understand that you should be the honest, you should be loyal, you should be the good citizens, you should help to the others. Again, whatever the things as I mentioned that the sustainability has to be there. Then the next slide, please. Under the Viksit Bharat, again, definitely the advanced manufacturing is taking places. Now, manufacturing or customization product has gone now. Advanced manufacturing is coming now. Now we are moving to the button phones to the buttonless, buttonless to the screen, screenless to the touch screen to the no screen, even the voice screens also in coming days. Therefore, this These are advanced manufacturing is coming now. Now you can see that the nano chips. Nano chip means very small chips are visible to you. In that small chips, entire trillions of the data is available. Therefore, in these directions we are moving. We have to learn all kinds of this. The next slides. Sorry, it's going away. Yeah, next slide, please. Energy and mobility. Nowadays, you can see that now you are observing, we are in the part of the generations. They definitely now whatever the fuel is going to be become as a very important, crucial resources for us. Therefore, the alternative resources we have to generate. The alternative resources means it should be the solar energy, wind energy, or thermal energy, or nuclear energy we have to generate for it. Definitely the India is working in that directions to generate alternative energies, and the alternative energy is also to be available for all the citizens. In these directions they are working. Again, next slide please. Then the technology driven society is going to happen now. Everything is going to become as a technology driven society. It may be any subject, even the social science subject is also there. Any arts subject is also there. That is going to become as a scientific, technical driven subjects are going to be happen. Therefore, in these directions, all students should work for it. Again, in the coming generations, next slide please, electronic and semiconductors. Under the Viksit Bharat, very recently government of India also conducted the artificial intelligence and impact into the Bharat Mandapam in the Pragati Maidan in the New Delhi in the month of the March 2026. They have mentioned that the India is ready to produce the semiconductors. What could be the semiconductors? Means smart chips. Everything should be chip based. Everything should be the digital mode. Everything should be nano mode. Therefore, we have to work in the directions. We have to simulate how India is emerging now. Then according to that, if you work it, definitely that is going to provide for you. The next one is here. Next slide please, green energy and mobility. The next one is the defense and advanced manufacturing. As I mentioned that in the inaugural speech also, I mentioned that what is happening with the keyboards, not with the Bofors guns. The guns are not going into that. Everything is going to happen with the keyboard. Just they are press the button, they are launching to the missiles. With that missiles, again other countries also be anti-missiles, anti-radar system is working. Therefore, the learning of the technology is very, very important. So now the keyboard is playing to the vital role. Therefore, I appeal to all the audience, please learn the skills. If you don't learn the skills, definitely we are out of to the market. Lastly, digital integration. We are the part of the digital integrations. Next slide, please. This I would like to close it. Please try to listen and concentrate how India is going to become a Amrita Bharat under to the Viksit Bharat 2047. Now how it is India is driving, what is the role of the students as well as to the citizens of this country. Now look about now the customer centric to the AI driven global economies we are driving now. Now there is no customer centric now. Now we are into the global. Even the president also mentioned now local to the global, global to the local, they are mentioning that. Now any product is coming that is universal product and global addressing product is coming. Therefore, in these directions we are work for it. Again, as I mentioned that customer centric to the collaborative centric. Now we have to collaborate. You can take the MOU with the industry, you can take the MOU with the SEBI, you can take the MOU with the Reserve Bank of India, you can take the MOU with the CI, means Chartered Institute of Federations, and you have to proceed further. Again, another important redefining about the coming economy in the 2047 means not like profit centers. We don't want to earn about the only profits, but they want to have these certain purpose-driven products they would like to provide. Listen to me this, what could be the purpose-driven products means? Example is, you might have seen this, the Amul products, Amul industry. You know that the word Amul industry they formed as a cooperative. Amul industry also they have started selling about the meals. Amul industry also started earning about the profits. But not only that, the Amul industry is also serving to the certain purpose. What could be the purpose means? In that particular village, who are the breeders of the cattle, who are the raisers of the buffaloes, they become as entrepreneurs. They are started producing the milks, they are converting into the ice creams, they are converting to the chills and other factors. That should be the purpose. Just not like earning to the profits. You have to provide certain purpose who are becoming as entrepreneurs. So many examples like Amul is that anything you can, so many aspects we are it now. Again, looking about the many observations, you can find it. In the nowadays is there only green innovation. Already green innovation started in 2020, but in coming to the 2047, definitely we are going to have the circular economy. Again, what could be the circular economy? Circular economy means the no wastage. From to the waste, they have to create a certain from waste to the best. If you create it, that is going to become as a circular economy. In definitely 2047, definitely whatever the waste is there, out of the waste they are going to create the best of the best is there. Therefore, in these directions, you have to think innovatively. You have to observe out of the box. If you do it, definitely you are going to become a sustainability in this coming generations. So ethical governance, definitely it is a part of it. Transforming education, transforming to the industry, transforming to the society is a very, very essential. We are into the transit stage. We are into the certain transit stage. Just to go back to the 5 years and 6 years, what were the service sector is there today? What is the service sector is there? Then going to the service sector is going to be emergent. Therefore, we have to take part for it. Now this customer satisfaction to the customer's experience, we have to learn it. Customer is satisfied, not end it. Those marketing people, when the Philip Kotler stated that the customer is satisfied, everything is right. Now it has to be emerged like a customer's experience is also be necessary in the form of the feedback, in the form of their achievements, and not only ending to the experiences, but we would like to see that the customer's intelligence also. Customer is very highly intelligent. How we can say that a customer is a highly intelligent means, now you would like to buy one product is there, just you can buy a product through the Amazon, they will ask certain specifications, they will give you the 1,000 products with the similar prices and similar features. So they are using about the intelligence. So now if you want an entrepreneur, you would like to produce a product is there, not just confined to the satisfaction, not confined to their experience, but use the intelligence. If you are using to the intelligence, definitely we will be sustaining under achieving to the Viksit Bharat by 2047. Again, now the day has come, not collection of the data. Not we are collecting the data, stating that this is the good, that is the bad is there. Based upon to the collected data, not even to the identify, now we have to predict the future now. Collecting the data, giving the conclusions and interpretations has gone the day. Now the day has come into the, we have to predict what could be the future of the India by the 2047. What could be the future of the Karnataka? What, at least think about yourself. What is the future of me by 2047? What we are, where you are, how we are going to be leading to your life. Then they don't think about it. You are a leader now. You are thinking that the leaders are only canvassing their ideologies. They are canvassing their ideologies. But if you are inspiring with their ideas, assimilating their leaders' ideas, definitely you are going to become as a good citizens for that. Just if you are becoming as a political leader, followers is there, that is not the even Indian Viksit Bharat is expecting. Viksit Bharat is expecting that you should be inspired from to the various political leaders, then you can become as an entrepreneur. Now, finally, I would like to state that don't fear about the artificial intelligence. Don't fear about the coming generations. Don't fear about something is going to be taken away. But think about it, AI is going to provide the only reminders. AI is going to provide the only reminders. Ultimately, intellectually, you have to utilize it. If you are, how best AI is going to be utilized. it, definitely you are going to be sustained coming generations. AI can only answer your questions, but whatever the answers are that, how best you can create it, how best you can generate the values, that is completely depending upon human beings. Again, AI can only write contents, my dear students. AI can only write about your assignments, but evaluation is there by to the teachers are there to evaluating by the teachers. Definitely certain creativity we have to write for it. Without creativity, without content, without any characteristic, without honesty, without the attitudes, nothing is going to happen. Therefore, I appeal to that this AI is an automatic system is there, but only human being can inspire the people. Human being can only assimilate and visualize the system. Based upon to the visualization system, then they take part of it to the coming 20-25 years. Definitely the technology may not be a danger for us. Technology is going to become a tool for us. Technologies may not be a danger for us. It is going to be a tool for us. Therefore, lastly, finally, I appeal to that this India journey, that journey with the digitalization under the Viksit Bharat Parachute just started its journey now. The journey started now. Journey has begun from Gurukulas to Google, Google to the global to the AI, and that AI to the inspirations to the your intellectuals. If your intellectual is sustained, definitely we are going to take part into this. That I hope so that every Indian citizens must be inspired and they can think intellectually, they can dream it, big it, and they can come out with the innovative ideas. Definitely you should have the greater future for it. Then finally, the students may be using about ChatGPT, Instagram and downloads, but the teachers might be using about the PowerPoint presentations. But please update yourself. If you don't update yourself, we are going to be outdated now. The faculty also definitely don't confine to the YouTube, don't confine to the confined OTPs. Please update yourself and update your knowledge of the computers, update your knowledge of the languages, update your language of the communication, update your mindset first of all. If you update your mindset and come out with your intellectual criteria, definitely you are going to fulfill their dreams, and all citizens are coming together fulfilling their dreams. Definitely India is going to become as one of the developed nations by 2047 under to the Viksit Bharat Parachutes. With this background, I thank all the organizers and particularly my best friend, Siddharth friend and faculty members and colleagues and management, and finally patient listening by all the audience and permitting to speak my visions and words. With this, I thank you one and all for patiently listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend a heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed keynote speaker, Professor D. Chennappa, sir, Senior Professor of Commerce, Usmania University, Hyderabad, for sharing such a valuable insights, inspiring thoughts, and enriching knowledge with us today. Your words have truly motivated us and added great value to this conference, sir. Thank you, sir. Now we have lunch break. The session will resume after the lunch. Thank you. The session will be in BCA lab.